What's up guys, Creighton here from LogicLounge.com. CES 2013 is over and we came back with a lot of swag, so let's show it off. Alright, CES 2013 is over. We came back with a lot of swag. One of the biggest things, the first thing that we actually picked up was actually this backpack. This was actually given out by CES for all of the press people. They could go pick up these bags. They're actually quite functional. They've got a lot of different pockets. They've got a small pocket in the top for keeping maybe small electronics, pens, pencils. They've got a wonderful big pocket. Something that I didn't notice that they actually had is they have a full laptop sleeve in there, which I'm very happy and kind of excited to see. I mean, this is actually a very functional backpack. Some of the PR backpacks that I've been given in the past really don't function for too much of using it in daily life, but actually I'm very excited about this backpack and I might try to integrate it into my daily life somehow just because of how versatile it is with big pockets, smaller pockets, side pockets, water bottle pockets, smaller zip pockets. There's tons of stuff here. It's got the big CES logo on the front presented by a CEA. It's very nice backpack. I like it. I was very excited to pick it up. That was the first thing that we got at CES. Inside of the backpack came this wonderful Gibson shirt plus a button. Gibson was also one of the big sponsors there this year, so we got t-shirts and a button that says I love Gibson and Onkyo. On the back of the Gibson shirt does say Onkyo as well. So that's a very cool thing that we picked up as well. Inside also, that came with our press backpacks, is actually a book called Digital Wisdom. It is by Shelley Palmer. It's a thought leadership for connected world book. Very short book. Might give it a read, might not. Came with the backpack. Certainly subject oriented to what CES is, so I was excited to pick that up as well. Now CES had a lot of publications available. You could pick up things from consumer magazines to show guides. There's tons of magazines in here. I just decided to pick up a selection of them because they were CES only publications as well. So these are special publications. It looks like we have the 2012 loudspeaker industry source book. We have a video maker source book, home theater, laptops. This is actually CES's own publication as well. They just came out with it this year at CES. It's called i3. It's all about what's happening in CES, all about giving startups a place for their voice to be heard. It's a nice magazine that CES is going to start to produce. So that was one of the big magazines that came out this year. On the front, they talk about spark innovation, and i3 is it is innovation. That was one of their big things that came out. So that was definitely one of the must-have publications there. I mean, they've got stereo equipment. Adweek is also there as well. There's another i3 as well. So those were a small selection of the publications that came out at CES. There was a lot more. They actually had bigger, like they had like double tall books that came out daily that had a lot of CES day stuff oriented into it. Those books were too big to really pack, because I actually had to ship this stuff to me because there was just too much stuff to take on the plane. So that was a selection of publications that we were able to get at CES. All this came, the publications came for free. The book came with the press kit, so these two came with the press kit. What else? We visited a lot of PR people. Most of the stuff is PR related. Talking about all these small USB sticks. Look, we got one from Belkin. We've got one from GM. GM shaped like a car key. I actually kind of like this because I've always wanted to have a car key shaped USB key. And then you've got one from Fujifilm as well. These are PR kits that have pictures inside of them, videos, a lot of stuff that someone who's in media would want to see. So we got all these little flash drives in here. There's actually one in down here as well that I haven't taken out of the package yet. So let's talk about what's in front of me, because these are specific PR things that we got while we were at CES. First off, here on the left-hand side is one of these viewers, these image viewer things. You know, they have a little circular slot in there, and you put it in, and you look through the light, and you can see different things. Well, this actually came from AMD. It was part of their event that they held, I think, on Monday before CES started. It was to announce all of their new products, and they gave these to press. It has press materials actually inside of it. So that was actually kind of cool, kind of innovative, kind of neat to show off. I definitely enjoyed it, and it's probably going to go on my wall somewhere and try to display this off, because I actually think it's kind of cool. Because it's innovative, because you get these flash drives, but I have a million of these flash drives. This is actually kind of cool how they decided to put their PR information there. Next up, we have the Joy Factory. We actually did a video interview with these people. They make a whole bunch of waterproof, tough cases. So this was their press kit. Came with a little pamphlet that everybody likes to read. But one of these things that I really like is actually this. It's a waterproof bag, and it's got a double zipper up here. It's got a little hole to put on the handle, and you can actually pull it apart, and you can store anything from your iPhone to anything that you want to keep waterproof and safe in there. We've got a nice USB key, so I can add that down there to the pile, and more media kits as well in there. And there's even a card in there as well. And I'll add that to this one, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But it was kind of cool to have these kind of physical and functional PR things to get. Another one that I really liked was OtterBox. OtterBox gave us actually this waterproof case. You can see it's a hard waterproof case that can fit your iPhone, any small devices, that has a nice gasket in there, and that came with all of their press information as well, so you can fit something in there and keep it nice and watertight. Again, I love these functional PR kits that are actually kind of cool. I might actually use this sometime in the near future. Spec also gave out something cool. This was actually CES related PR kit. This is a survival kit for CES. Inside of it was a selection of things that were actually kind of cool to use at CES. One thing, you have heel pads here. You know, you have to walk a lot, and my feet, I know, got pretty messed up because I was walking miles a day, walking all around the show floor. So they gave you these nice gel heel pads that you can put in your shoes to kind of help relieve that stress. We also had in here a good and readiness kit that I think has aspirin, Band-Aids, first aid ointment. I think there's even Energy-C, I don't know how you say it, in there as well. So if you, emergency, there you go, emergency. It has, you know, all that stuff, so if you kind of feel lightheadedness while you're out on the show floor, that's great as well. In there also was some lip balm as well, and a antibacterial kind of credit card size spray to combat everybody getting colds, because I know there's a lot of people there who actually kind of had a little bit of colds while they were presenting. So it comes in this nice zip-up bag that actually is, again, functional, says spec on there. Really like this, and that was fun as well. Now this is one of the coolest products that I think I got at CES. This is actually after we toured a booth called My Charge. It is a iPhone / anything powered by USB charger, and I did actually take it out of the box once, and I'll do it again. It's very nice. I will have a review on this because it's a very neat product, but it's a device that allows you to charge your iPhone, charge anything with micro or just regular USB power. You see it has a 30-pin dock connector up here at the top, so if you're mainly an iPhone user, you don't need to bring your extra cable. It's available right there at the top. It actually plugs into a wall as well, is what I was very surprised with, so you can plug it into a wall to charge, and then it had your cords coming out all over the place. So there was one right here, and there was one over here as well. If I can plug it in, there you go. So there's a USB one right there, has a USB port somewhere right there, and even shows a battery indicator. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was a very innovative little device that we got shown off, given to us because we're press and we can interview it. Interview it. We can't interview. Hi, would you like to interview me? No, sorry. We review it, so that review will be coming down the line shortly as well. But one of the things that's kind of quintessential to PR, to CES, is actually getting cards from people. I know I exchanged, I think, like 50 or 60 cards with people, but I now have this mess of business cards from everybody that I met there. I mean, there's MakerBot in there, there's Course Smart, there's, what is this one, Cell Helmet, there's Mophie, there's all of these different PR cards from PR people, from founders. So I have all of these cards, and I think that's one of the quintessential things that you really get from CES is all of these cards. I enjoy getting these. I enjoy exchanging these, but I mean, you just get a ton. You can see they're pretty thick. And I got some of these in association with other products as well, but they kind of just lay out there. So that's all of the swag, really, that we got at CES. I know I got some other stuff there, but that's besides the point. This is the main PR kind of swag stuff that we got. I find some of it interesting. I don't know if you do too. I don't know if you like one or more of these products. I know my favorite products will probably be the OtterBox case and the charge kit. That's my opinion, of course. So this is what we got at CES 2013. Hope you guys enjoy it. Well, yeah, that's everything that we got, including the backpack as well. So have all of this stuff. So this is the final video, I hope, of CES 2013. Hope to see you guys next year, CES 2014, for even more coverage, because I know we didn't get a lot of coverage in. We're going to be back. We're going to go hard at it, and hopefully we'll have even more coverage next year. So be sure to subscribe to us on Facebook, subscribe to us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on Google+, all under the username of LogicLounge. And until our next video, we'll see you guys later.